be recording. Alright, so once again, we are going to be seeing Keldeo and Stay up on deck for our winners finals match. So Stay going with the deck, Keldeo going with the Stress PacMan as well. I'm not sure how often Stay has played this matchup. I know he has at least played it in the past, so it'll be interesting to see how he does this. So right now it seems like he's opting to just go more sitting back and having the projectile set up, versus rather going in against PacMan. With PacMan, I feel like it's one of those characters you want to just kind of have like one thing backing you up, and then you just want to go in as hard as you possibly can. The other thing too is Duck Hunt is actually really good at edge guarding PacMan, mostly because you can interfere with his side B extremely well. All you have to do is just kind of snipe it when he's going up. And then the other thing you can do as well is, you know, you can also give him with a trampoline if you can knock him low enough as well. Just definitely two things to be looking out for. Right now it doesn't look like Stay is allowing Keldeo a lot of time to set up the hydrant. He's definitely looking out for him. You know, he's not getting caught with any of these ledge setups. Fortunately, had an opportunity to just get a raw F smash. I would have taken the stop there, but didn't go for it. Gonna eat that bell in that up smash. First off is gonna be going to Keldeo. Okay, so Stay just barely avoiding that fire hydrant. Still gonna get around it. So looking in a fairly good position. Keldeo just jumping up and down and right above him. Down air actually a really bad move. It's way more laggy than you would expect it to be. Not safe for crossing up at all, or just safe on shield in general. It's just kind of just a lot of hitboxes, and you hope your opponent drops their shield early. The main thing he's got to remember about PacMan is that he's super floaty, so if you're predicting all these landing options, you have to always expect him to go a little bit farther than you'd want. So using that hydrant really well, he was able to boost his mobility and allow him to just get that punish on Keldeo. So 96% on Duck Hunt right now. It is going to be kind of hard for him to bring it back at this point. Almost getting the stock there with that, a well-placed up smash. Ooh, okay. They didn't have Stay just go for the up tilt right there. That would have been nice now. Okay, not going to do it just yet, but should be able to get some good pressure on Keldeo at the moment. Gets the bell, but not able to get it up in time to get the punish. Okay, I like that option that Keldeo went for. Just went for the damage, knew he couldn't really do anything to get the kill at that point. So he's got to be really careful. He almost got just put himself in harm's way against that fire hydrant right there. Gotta make sure you avoid it at all costs at that point. That up there should do it. Cleaning out exactly at 150%. Keldeo with a dominate 2-stock right there. Stay's got to make sure that he really knows what he's doing in this matchup. So I'm gonna guess that he doesn't have too much experience in the matchup itself. Generally, you gotta look at how he's using the hydrant and kind of plan your whole game plan around countering how he wants to use it. The other thing too is you just kind of want to be more in his face so he isn't able to set up his fruit at all. If he does that, he should see himself in a much better position. TNC? Okay. Okay. Going to Townsend now. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how this matchup plays out. I don't think I've really ever played this matchup on this stage. So there is going to be a lot of space. So I think overall it's going to help PacMan get his game started a little bit easier. But the other thing too is like if Duck Hunt does get the lead, he's able to sufficiently camp out PacMan pretty well as well. That's kind of the big thing about these two characters. They can camp out each other fairly well. PacMan does a pretty good job of breaking down Duck Hunt's wall. Duck Hunt has a pretty good job of walling out PacMan. And I think too is like, you know, with the way that PacMan is, it's kind of easy for him to fall into a lot of things, but he is an interesting way where a lot of like frame traps and things won't work on him essentially. So you have to play him just like a floating matchup. So get your little confirms in, but then just kind of like run away and reset and just trap his landing. So he doesn't have the best landing options, considering that he doesn't have that much range. They try to even up the percents right now. And be able to do that with that nice little rapid grab there. Doesn't get too much pressure on Keldeo when he's on the platform, but right now, just kind of opting to sit back and try to lay on the pressure. Good air dodge lead right there. We'll cover that with that back air. Ooh, but I wasn't ready for the Hydra right there. It's going to need a fat punch for it. So Keldeo's doing a lot of really good out of shield options. And the main thing is he's able to step out to stay wanting to go for all these stairs. So he's got to catch on to that and got to mix it up with more Mares, fair to Mares. Depending on which way Keldeo is facing. Gotta be careful with that hydrant right there. Ooh, unfortunately right there, that can not gonna do him any favors at all. Okay, try to go for the down throw. Oh, but not gonna find it all. Gonna actually just blow himself on the can when the hydrant does come down. Try to read the roll away, but not gonna find it. Eat it back there for that. So stay on his tournament stock right now. Gonna have to make sure he does start to bring it back. Okay, gets the back air, and actually he's able to back there through the key right there. Stays spraying some of the technology right there. Good job to get around all of it. Okay, takes out the Hydra, but not able to do too much with that. So he finally starting all this safe pressure right now. Just keeping that max fair spacing, making sure he stays out of range of everything that PacMan can do, but not gonna find it right there. PacMan right now with a pretty good ledge guard of his own going through him. I got a pretty good amount of percent on stay. Stay able to beat out the Hydra in that moment, but not really gonna be able to get anything off of it. Okay, excellent use of that Hydra right there, just to get that little back air and stay. Good use of that fair right there, just to get around the Hydra. Almost got the combo into the clay pigeon. If he did, he actually could have seen a pretty sick combo from stay. Unfortunate stuff that I could have, just so bad, it's so easy to fall out. It would just like not get hit by it. Could just lead to a lot of like PacMan's worst moments in the game. If he had a good grab, it would just make him like a much better character. Even if he didn't get much off his stairs. A good awareness by Stay knowing that the platform was going to protect him from that battle, but gonna have to be really careful right now. Keldeo is able to get he's getting so much percentage off him at this moment, so he's gonna be really careful with how he's doing this. God, gets it by the Galaga right there, just throwing it raw. But being aware that he needs to get around that fire hydrant setup right there. But Stay not really able to get much started, and the back throw barely killing, barely able to get the kill. Stay just holding on to dear life at this moment. Next thing could do it, and up throw does it. Keldeo gonna take that with a pretty solid 2-0 on his behalf. So Keldeo will be waiting for us in grand finals. And yeah. It's a best of 3. It's a best of 3, so that's it.